So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian. Season still ahead. Let's take a look at how the power rankings are starting to come together. You look at the Cavaliers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Las Vegas, they're solid contributions from some unlikely sources.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for Las Vegas, Harrison Barnes out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Barnes, it's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
To the paint. Here's Dort. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, BA, he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Drummond. Pass to Williams. Tipped away. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Las Vegas' head coach, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Allie, thank you. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Assertive shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, not giving him a chance.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And here's Middleton. Pass to Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. That one drops for him.
Man, he is stronger than he looks. Trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Kicks it out to Barnes. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
How smooth was that as Gilgeous-Alexander just rising up that time. Great pace.
Here's Johnson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Thunder with a lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Hits the trifecta. And that'll tie this game up.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Las Vegas team.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
Hartenstein, no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Middleton. Pass to Johnson. Back to Middleton. And here's Johnson. Now Clarkson lets the three fly. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Williams. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Middleton fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer off the mark.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Drummond. And he banks in the layup.
Drummond has a lot of ways to beat you down low. And his points are coming deep in the paint now.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Holmgren against Barnes. The three is up. And Holmgren good for 3.
Yeah, we saw the three-pointer from Holmgren in college, trying to carry that success here now over into the league.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Johnson. Well, Grant, still very early. How long do you think it takes these teams to form an identity?
You know, B.A., it really depends on what the makeup of the team is. How many returners are there? Do you have lots of new faces? Is it a lot of the same players but a new coach? Those things make a huge difference.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Revenge. Alexander coming right back for 3 of his own.
Las Vegas trails by 3. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Now one's on Clarkson. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Las Vegas calls timeout. For Las Vegas, Olynyk checked in for Barnes, and Ellis is subbed in for Clarkson. Johnson passes to Middleton. Pass to Boucher. Here's Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Drains the triple.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Las Vegas trails by 3. Here's Johnson. Yep, that one's good. Johnson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 6 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Getting out! Wow, what a play! Woo. And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Ellis. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Middleton. Down low. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Las Vegas has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Dort outside, pass to Holmgren. Free throw line jumper. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
And no doubt this is what happens to an aging player. And for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
Pass to Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Middleton outside for 3. He drops it from range. Middleton's got 12 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside, Williams. Now here's Joe. Now here's Wiggins. Guarded by Olynyk. Wallace outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Olynyk with a screen on Williams. Unloads from 13. Middleton passes to Johnson. With the drive, Olynyk with the ball. Pounded by Wiggins. And there it is for him.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Williams against Middleton. Outside Joe. They need this. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Williams.
Coming out of the floor for Oklahoma City, number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
1:46 left to play in the first. Gilgeous-Alexander, rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Pass to Wallace. There's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Here's Ellis. bucket on the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Wiggins with a screen on Johnson. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Johnson passes to Boucher. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Middleton. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Middleton outside. Fires the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got looks like that all game long.
Las Vegas leading by 10. Here's Boucher going inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's on Cason Wallace. It's his first trip to the line.
The line for Las Vegas, Chris Boucher, taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one's no good. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Boucher for 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's Las Vegas leading by 9. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Jeremy Grant out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Ellis in at the 2. And for the Thunder, we've got Aaron Wiggins. Isaiah Joe is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
Slithering around the floor, Gilgeous-Alexander gets to his spot.
Outside Barnes. Here's Ellis. He has 6. Grant outside. Clock at 6. Inside. Ellis, good. Ellis has got 8.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Grant outside. Pass to Ellis. To the inside, Boucher. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Barnes. Boucher up top. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Boucher outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ellis. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now it's an 11-point Las Vegas lead. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wiggins with a screen on McConnell. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now McConnell still without a bucket.
Thunder foul.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder, Isaiah Hartenstein. Luguentz Dort.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Oh, sweet move. Dort with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Wiggins outside. Pass to Joe from deep. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Boucher's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Barnes. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tries it from 16. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder trail by 11. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander double team. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Pass to Ellis. Boucher outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boucher a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. McConnell finds Boucher. Fires for 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Boucher's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for McConnell. Oklahoma City now. A 12-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Covered by Johnson. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive.
First one falls for him. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And that's good as he hits both shots. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age. love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Dort, the pass to Joe. Shot clock at 6. The three. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Barnes. Here's Boucher. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. In the third spot, Oklahoma City.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Joe. Pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Las Vegas leading by 12. Johnson with it. Hartenstein covering. The three from Barnes. The Thunder pull it in. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. Their rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Johnson passes to Barnes. Grant outside. Johnson on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. With the 10-footer. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
Really enjoy his work on the inside. The D was there, but helpless.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% from 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile. He's long. I'd like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with. The evolution of Grant has been something to watch. His offense has really grown by leaps and bounds and has become more consistent.
Here's Hartenstein. Sweet little floater.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Here's Ellis. He's got 10. Outside Johnson. Outside for Grant. Pulls up. Again the miss by Las Vegas.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Williams finds Holmgren. And here's Dort. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about Dort just rising up and getting to the rim?
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Hartenstein passes to Dort. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, wow. Dort just going off, making a big show of how athletic he can be.
Williams against Grant, tries it from 19. Dort grabs the miss.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Joe. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hart. Middleton is checked in for Las Vegas. Clarkson comes in for Ellis. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace, he's checked in for Joe. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
So quick in that open floor, Jalen Williams.
Las Vegas leading by 9. Outside Johnson. And he drops it in from the low post. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive. Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Las Vegas calls timeout. And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brent.
Really impressive BA in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. Pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his number one attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
For Las Vegas, Cornette comes in for Boucher, and it's Robinson in for Barnes. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. They've got a 9-point lead. Here's Middleton. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Middleton's got 14 points.
Well, Chris Middleton feeling it right now, and he's putting his refined offensive skill set to very good use.
Holmgren, the pass to Dort. There's a screen. This one for 3. Back to Holmgren. There's the triple. Chet from range.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Outside Johnson. Kicks it out to Middleton. Dort with a steal. 1:04 left in the first half of this game. Holmgren. And no good. Las Vegas leading by 8. Here's Clarkson. Sinks that one from the post. Clarkson's got his second basket.
Well, near the basket, sometimes you got to do some things with the basketball just to get it up on the glass. Pretty creative shot there from Jordan.
Here's Wallace. And it's all from three-point range. Las Vegas has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. The shot by Johnson, no good. Thunder trail by 10. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Holmgren, beyond the arc. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Outside Johnson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Magic Johnson, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Outside Mitchell. From the arc. They get it back.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
That'll do it for the first half. It's Las Vegas. They're up by 8. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
64.
Happy you could join us. First up, let's talk about the Players of the Week. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody, Kenny. Always knew what the floor looked like.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for Vegas.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. Pass, shoot, score, repeat. And pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Nothing else to add to that, guys.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Johnson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Nice move. Pass to Drummond. 5 on the clock. The shake. And he lays it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Thunder trail by 10. And for the Thunder, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4. Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Johnson passes to Drummond. Outside Johnson. Drummond to screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Dort for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Las Vegas leading by 7. Johnson with it. 17 points in the game. Drummond to screen on Williams. Here's Middleton. The shot from the low post is good. Middleton's got 16 points now.
Yeah, with his 6'7" height and consistent shot, Chris Middleton is so tough. I mean, we're seeing another big night from him.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
To the middle. Here's Barnes from 8 feet away. Drops it in. And now it's an 11-point Las Vegas lead.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Barnes, no good.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. 6 to shoot. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 19 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Williams. Dort against Robinson. SGA using that size.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Robinson with it. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside Johnson. Here's Drummond. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
It's stolen by Drummond. In transition. Here's Johnson. And he lays it in off the breakaway. He's got 21.
Drummond with the defensive mindset, that's got to be a plus for the coaching staff as he sees a chance to steal that ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Johnson with a bucket. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 31 now. The floater. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Down low. Outside for Dort. Pass to Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Hartenstein a screen. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Over Drummond.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it, and Andre did it that time.
Middleton against Williams. Middleton, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Outside Barnes. And Las Vegas, another 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And one thing about Harrison Barnes, Brent, he is efficient on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it just feels like Harrison Barnes is one of those guys, BA, that's super steady, right? You know what he's going to do on a nightly basis, the shots he's going to take, and he has confidence in every one of those shots that he gets. So committed to both ends of the floor and a real team helper.
Drops in the 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Johnson. Now Drummond. Got it. Good job in the low post. Drummond's got 8.
That's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage. Down low, high percentage shots.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time.
Always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Las Vegas calls timeout. Vegas. Olynyk checked in for Drummond. Jeremy Grant comes in for Middleton. And Clarkson subbed in for Robinson. Pass to Dort. Here's Hartenstein. Wiggins outside. Williams with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Grant outside. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it loose.
Superb D from Gilgeous-Alexander, using his length to wipe away the shot.
Got a piece of it. Here's Wiggins, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
There's the double team with Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Barnes, and another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Dort. Inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a jam by Williams, just springing off the floor and throwing it down.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Clarkson. Outside, Williams. That three's off the mark.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. So Barnes will go to the free throw line. It goes on Aaron Wiggins. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Hartenstein. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workmanlike attitude.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Clarkson. Goes up on the wing. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Oklahoma City, number 1.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Williams passes to Dort. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one's on Clarkson.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
And he makes the first for Las Vegas. Clark is checked in for Barnes. And it's McConnell in for Johnson. And Dort hits them both. Las Vegas leading by 15. And here's McConnell. He's scoreless. Drop. Thunder trail by 15. Here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
B.A., it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
Shooting 2.
That one's off.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now McConnell. Clarkson outside. Olynyk with a screen on Dort. Clarkson for 3. Olynyk passes to Graham. Back to Olynyk. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Olynyk's got 6.
That's the no, yes from the coaches. Olynyk contested, but still comes through.
Pass to Dort. 4-3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Back to Grant. Launches it. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder trail by 16. A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Now Wiggins. Outside, Williams. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Pass to Clarkson. Outside Olynyk. Over Williams. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. It's Dort on the wing. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Left side Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
Team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Williams taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Williams. Drummond's checked in for Las Vegas. Robinson comes in for Clarkson. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Las Vegas leading by 13. Robinson on the wing, covered by Joe. Kicks it out to Clark. Takes the 3. Second chance effort. And Drummond with the finish. Drummond's got 10.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Williams against Grant. Here's Williams. Shoots from the elbow. The shot off that time. And so it's Las Vegas up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Jeremy Grant. T.J. McConnell is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Clark in at power forward. Grant outside. Pass to Robinson. Good work there as it goes. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Grant. Wallace with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Grant brings a double. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. McConnell finds Clark. Here's Grant. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Not a lot of panic that time from Jeremy Grant, even when he was under a bit of duress. Bails him out on that possession.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Man, the defender really went after him.
right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Doubled by Joe. Back to Johnson. Kicks it out to Clark. 5 to shoot. Johnson passes to Graham. No good with the triple. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Fires from the wing. That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a lot of things well, and this time playing with some great offensive balance.
Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And Wallace, here we go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting foul Oklahoma City.
The first one falls. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And so he makes both from the line. Las Vegas leading by 16. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Johnson. Here's Grant. Pass to Johnson. Robinson with it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Joe's checked in for Wallace. Johnson inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Johnson with a bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort on the take. Johnson with the defensive effort. For Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. It's good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. That one falls.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Las Vegas leading by 18. Outside Johnson. And Williams over to help. Johnson passes to Graham. Clark outside. The kick out to Johnson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder trail by 18. Here's Dort. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And that's just Dort being Dort. I mean, the guy plays so physical and bullies his way inside.
That's good from Dort. And Dort hits them both. For Las Vegas, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Johnson on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Puts up the 8-footer. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Johnson's got 30 points.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Graham. Now here's Clark. 6 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Clark's got his first 2 points of the night.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
They set the pick. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Clark. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Dort outside. Now Williams. Wiggins outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. SGA from distance.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Pass to Drummond. And here's Clark for three. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 18. And here's Dort. Williams, a screen on Grant. Here's the teardrop. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Luguentz Dort continues to find ways to impress you and expand his offensive game, but he knows he's coming to the league as a defender, and he takes a tremendous amount of pride in it.
Las Vegas leading by 16. Outside Johnson. Pass to Grant. Drives to the hoop. It's blocked.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Knocks down the long J. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Grant outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to Robinson. All alone. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Holmgren with it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. The three ball. They get the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling.
The miss. Thunder trail by 15. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against Clark. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
And here's Grant from the arc. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good from the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 45 points.
Feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Outside Johnson. Robinson on the wing. And another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Holmgren against Clark. Three-pointer. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Holmgren. Williams has got 6 here in the quarter. Las Vegas leading by 16. Outside Johnson. Up top Grant. Elbow shot. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Las Vegas has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Robinson finds Johnson. Pass to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Robinson. The kick out to Johnson. Shoots from 14, and it's good for 2. Johnson's got 15 points here in the second half.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson with the defensive effort. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
.136 left to play in the fourth. Kicks it out to Clark. Puts up a 3. Some solid defense from Williams. And for the Thunder, they're shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. For Las Vegas, Boucher comes in for Drummond. And it's Barnes in for Clark. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
At the line for 1.
And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team, and hope for the best.
Here's Barnes. A rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Luguentz Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play. And teammates love what he brings to the court.
For Las Vegas, Cornette's checked in for Boucher. Olynyk comes in for Barnes. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Johnson. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Fourth. Grant, the pass to Olynyk. Back to Grant. Over Dort. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So it's Las Vegas picking up the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And time to present our player of the game.